week and a day, and it was nice there. It was peaceful. He let us stay there for free. But we're on our way, hopefully, to see a guy named Bob. And after that, we're planning to head towards Arizona. Wow, that's scary to even say it. At Three Flags in Wildwood, Florida, and we have a little bit of a fire ant hole here, so we want to avoid that as much as possible. But there's another mound here, but we think that's not fire ants. And I think there's another one somewhere here, but it doesn't look active to me, although I don't know. I don't know enough about them yet. I just learned about them. We're going for a late night walk to look at Christmas lights.
Yeah.
In our shorts.
In our shorts.
This is a first for us.
First time for me ever.
Christmas lights in our shorts. Those are really neat on the pole there. And then there's one of those big blow-up things back there. Henry and Allie laying so close together. And they were laying close together yesterday, too. Maybe they're becoming buddies. What do you think, Allie? You might be able to see behind us a Golden Corral buffet. We want to get our buffet fixed.
You think we like buffets or what?
We like buffets.
Yeah.
We're in the Villages. We've never been to a Golden Corral, and then we're gonna go. You want to guess? To Walmart.
Interesting to see what they have here. Kind of like casino, in the same stuff.
How is it?
Good. Tastes similar to the casino.
Sal's having some dessert. He's having some chocolate pie, and he had some German chocolate cake. I mean, he's having chocolate cake with a cherry on top. I've got some sugar-free pudding, which is good. This is Walmart in Florida with palm trees. We had a hard time finding it because we couldn't find where it said Walmart on it. Here we are again at Golden Corral. 2 days in a row. I just asked Sal for a couple of pigs. and he said no. We're just a couple of people trying to enjoy our lives after all the hard work we did for the last several years and all that we went through.
Yeah, I was saying that. And we don't smoke. We don't drink, really. It's just our little guilty pleasure. We like going to nice buffets that are good. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going 2 days in a row to the same place.
Well, the reason we're going 2 days in a row is because we're meeting with someone tomorrow for lunch, so we wouldn't be able to go tomorrow. And then we're going to be taking off on Friday, and we don't know when we'll get another chance, really. That's honestly why. That's why I wanted to come, because I enjoyed it so much, and I don't know when we'll get another chance, because we're going to be traveling probably at we have 2,200 miles, 2,300 miles to travel in in a month, a little over a month, and I'm not sure what kind of pace we'll be traveling at. And we're heading into Ace Hardware because the vents on our RV broke, and so we're trying to get replacements, so hopefully we can find them. The shopping areas are really cool in the villages. They even have golf carts riding around. You can probably see really far. People are riding out through the shopping centers. There's a golf cart parked there, 2 of them. There's someone in a golf cart there. There's a golf cart down there, one coming this way. They actually let golf carts in here. There's another golf cart going by and another one. They have all these neat, I don't know, it's like there's a street out there, but it's not a real street. It's like the Plaza Street, and it's really long, and all of the stores, they just have all these little plazas off of these stores, off of these streets, and it's really neat. It's like it's not even like a plaza, it's like a bunch of plazas all together, and they have so much stuff here. That the Golden Corral is in here, and it's really neat the way they have it. I love it. We are at Russell Stover Candies, and I wanted to stop because I'm not sure when we'll be back to Wildwood. I thought it would be fun. So I twisted Sal's arm and he came here, and then he found out they have caramel apples, and he loves caramel apples, so now I think he's all excited about it.
Yeah.
I like it because they have sugar-free things.
That should be fun to see what they have.
They're really good. Their sugar-free candies are really, really, really good. They have an after effect, but they're really, really good.
Right, the after effect. Well, depends how many of them you eat.
Right. We're in the sugar-free section, which is the section that I like. They have lots of choices. More choices than we've seen. What's most exciting to you?
So far, I think these miniatures. I'm gonna take these two.
They'll pick those caramel apples out. Free samples. Got a bag of stuff here.
I got my candy apples.
You got his candy apples. Caramel apples.
Caramel. So I think everybody is happy.
We're leaving Wildwood, Florida today. We had fun spending time with our friends, and I think we're a little bit sad to be leaving Florida, but it's time to move on. We were hoping to be able to stay here longer, or to be in Florida for longer, but it didn't work out that way. I heard there's wild boar here. We didn't see or hear any, but it doesn't mean they weren't here. This wasn't a bad campsite. It was nice here. It cooled off a little bit. It's been really hot ever since we got into Florida. When we got here, I asked the lady if they have fire ants here. And she said, of course, we're in Florida. And so I had learned recently what fire ants were and what they look like and things like that. What I've learned so far is don't step on their nest. Don't stand on their nest. I think maybe if you step on it, you might be okay, but I guess if you stand on their nest, when people stand on their nest, they can crawl up them and start biting them. We heard of 3 people here that got bit by the fire ants. A lady's husband, our next door neighbor, and a lady we met when we first got here. So at first I was really afraid of the fire ants, but I just learned about it. I wasn't able to do research when I first learned about them. That was the problem. And so now that I know a little bit more about them, they're not that scary. You just have to be careful, that's all. We're headed north, up towards Tallahassee, and then we plan to head west towards Arizona. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up below.
And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.